Yes, Mandingos, it's time for another stealth camping adventure.
Ding!
Will you shut your mouth? It's a puppet. Mandingo.
Saturday night in the gym. Sell us your lifestyle choices. You need to get out, mate, and get smash burgered. You know it makes sense, guys. Yes, Mandingos. Welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, and thank you for joining me on another Sunday night, a serious stealth camping adventure. I'm back in Washington, in Tyne Weir, the original Washington. You know it makes sense. My Mandy Dingleberries. We've just walked past like the Galleries shopping centre or shopping mall. For my American viewers, you can't see a shopping mall. It's a shopping centre. You know who you are, you whingy buggers. Yeah. So I'm going to do a stealth camp. Not too far from the shopping mall, just off a public footpath, in some bushes and trees, right next to the busy Washington Highway. And there'll be some like derelict buildings. They're over there, but there's no point showing you because you can't see. It's too dark around. It's not late or anything. It's only 7:30 p.m. So we're getting there. Yeah, when we get to the camping spot, we need to get straight on it, guys. Straight on the Wasky, because we have got Wasky in the old Baghdad. Stick around for the world famous Wasky review. We've got some shit food to cook. Yes, you know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show. I've got a few Jeff beers. We've got some red wine because it makes me feel so fine. And a few snackaroonies. We're going to sit down, get the seats set up, get sat down on my big fat hairy spotty arse, and we're going to talk an absolute crock of shite. Anyway then, guys, I'll bring you back further along the track when we get near our camping spot, and I'll see you when we get there. How we? Bushwhackers. Hey, mate. So that's one of the abandoned buildings I was telling you about, and there's like more across there. We're going to go further along here, and then just before you go through that tunnel that goes under like the busy road, we'll cut right and we'll go in the bushes. The old Kate Bush. Right on. Right, you can go up that way and cut through the bushes, but I'm going to just go a little bit further down here just to make sure the coast is clear. Let's get up this bit here, there's no one around. There we go, guys. So you've got like an underground tunnel there that passes under the Washington Highway. We're going to be up here. We're going to get set up in this space, or maybe it's this space. Yeah, this looks a bit better. We'll put my seat there. We've got like these abandoned buildings, so there should be no one in there. Yeah, let's get the bag off. Let's get some Wasky. Let's get this light off, and I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. You know, makes sense, total sense. And this is the way the way of the Mandingo lice cakes.
Brr. Hey mate, sell us your jawbone while you're good looking.
Cheese Mandingos, yeah. When I first got here and I go to the bush, I hadn't even get my bag off. I just turned the camaraderie off, and two lads, I don't know, in the 20s or 30s, they walked past and they looked up into the bush where I was. So luckily I had no lights on or anything like that, and I just like knelt down behind the tree and kept still. And I could tell they couldn't see us, but I think from a distance when they were walking behind us, they might have seen us nipping into the bush. I don't think they've got a clue who I am or anything like that, because if they did, they'd have probably shouted blot or Mandingo or sell us your jawbone, you know, something silly like that. So yeah, I've just been standing like a weirdo, watching the traffic going by, enjoying a few shots of the good stuff. A few nice little chest warmers, because it's getting stone cold Steve Austin now. I've let a good 15-20 minutes pass by, and now I feel safe. Yeah, I feel safe and sound. So I'm going to put the tent up. While I'm putting the tent up, I'm going to have a Jeff beer, and yeah, I'll bring you back once the tent's up. This works in my favour, you know, having a busy road, because it means I can sit and talk shite. If anyone's walking past on the public footpath, the traffic will hopefully drown out the noise of my annoying voice, if you know what I'm talking about. Right, come on then, let's get the tent up. Mice. That's it, folks. The tent is up. I still need to lay all my gear out on the side, but just enjoying the nice Jeff beer at the moment. You know, it makes sense, my fan sexualities. Dane! It's a puppet! Yes, guys. That's me totally Sergeant Slaughtered. All my gear set up. I've just opened my second Candingo. I'm not even sure what this is called. Menopause. Yeah, Menopause. I think that's Polish beer. It's not bad. It was on special in Morrison's today, so I thought I'll give it a bash. Just been reading the back of the can, some of the side effects. It says it can give you really bad mood swings and hot sweats. But like I say, I've never heard of this menopause beer. I thought I'll give it a bash, if you know what I'm talking about. Come on then, let's show you my setup for tonight. I'll tell you what, I need to get my gloves on soon. I'll have to start bringing the old heated glove dingoes out in a couple of weeks' time, because it is getting chilly on the old Stumpy Willie. You know what I'm talking about. Right, let's get a little gobble. Air. And let's show you my setup for tonight. Come on then, folks. As you can see, I'm in the old battered and bruised Van Gogh Orion. We've got a few more little chest warmers in there. That was up to the label. Like I've just showed you, I brought out 4 cans of menopause beer. You can see we are next to the busy Washington Highway. Let's go inside. foil mat goss on the bottom, seat to summit air mat, and my no tent ling sleeping bag, my best piece of clitoris. Trespass pillow biter. I've got my warm jacket on, I'm going to be putting that on soon. I've got my down trousers and down slippers, I'll probably put that on. I'll put them on just before I climb in bed later on. I've got my warm hat and gloves in there, guys. Baghdad there, not Baghdad, it is a bag. It's the bag off the tent. So all the other bags are put in there so nothing gets lost. Ow. Vin Diesel. Right, for my main meal tonight, I've got some Tilda firecracker icicles, and with that I've got a candingo of Princess chicken curry katona. I've got a little cake there that Mrs. Blott made. She was baking some cakes. I might just have that in the Morgan with a Jurgen Cloughy. Snackaroonies. I've got some of this Polish cooked sausage selection. I've got a steak pie from Dixon's. I'm going to have that in a winnet. I've got a packet of Smell Your Mams. Yeah, knickknacks, scampi and lemon when you finish them. Smell your ma if your dad doesn't mind. You know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Other drinks, well, I've got a can of Diet Coke. Obviously Diet Coke, because I'm watching me figure. 19 Crime Dingoes, red wine. We'll try and keep that for the main meal. For the world famous Wasky review, we've got this. Kindly given to me from Clive. Cheers, Clive, you absolute legend of a mandingo. Yeah, I know you gave this quite a while ago, and I'm just catching up now. OSA Fine Spirits Clubhouse blended Scotch Wasky. Look at that. Like in a little golf ball. How cool is that? Cheers, Clive, my man friend. I think I've pretty much showed you everything, folks. And I think I'm pushing my luck with this light on, because just down there there's like a public footpath, and you've got like a bridge that goes under that, a busy road. When we've had a few more drinks, when we get a little bit more Dutch courage, we'll go down and we'll walk through the tunnel of Brown Love, Mason, and then we'll walk Roger Blackneck in this direction. Mad for it. Just so you can see what it's like for people walking past, to see if they can see it there. To see if they can see what I can see. A sailor went to CCC to see what he could see, and all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue CCC. Is that the right words? Who gives a shite? Right, time for a Jeff beer. You know, it makes sense. Dicycle cakes. Oh yes, my fansexualities. Time to just sit back, relax, enjoy a nice candingo of menopause.
Tell us your job on.
Dean! Will the two of yous just shut the hell up? It's a puppet! Yes, my pansexualities.
Pansexual. Sexual chocolate.
Brr, biddly, brr. It's getting stone cold Steve Austin, isn't it? Chilly on the old Stumpy Willie, but I'm not complaining. Can you remember just a few weeks ago when I done that camp I walked up past low force and high force, and I camped next to the stream. It was an amazing spot. In fact, it was one of the best spots I've ever been in. But the midges, in the video title I labelled it the worst wild camp ever. But it was probably like the worst and the best at exactly the same time. It was a fantastic spot. It was a brilliant day. Just the walk up past the waterfalls was tremendous. The location was spot on, but the midges were horrific. But in true Mandingo style, we got on with it. We had a good time. You better believe we did. We got smash burgered. And then as the temperature dropped, thankfully towards the end of the night, after I'd already been bit about 1 billion times, the midgie stopped. Cheers, Mandingos. But that's just like that's just a way of me saying, look, don't give up on what you want to do. I could have easily just moved me tent somewhere else, or even just buggered off. I've seen people on YouTube a few times not even been in a situation as bad as that, and they've just said, right, that's it, abandon camp Mandingo, as they say in the doing, and they've buggered off. But that isn't the way. It isn't the way of the Mandingo. Never give up on anything. Never give up on anything in life. Look at me. I'm a nobody. I'm nothing. I'm just a bloke that went out camping. I was uploading videos onto YouTube for a laugh, for me to look back on. And then, you know, like when I was still working in the factory, I knew some of the lads were watching, so some of the silly things that I say, we all kind of said the same stupid catchphrases in the factory, a few of us. So I was just putting it on for the lads to have a laugh. Never thought anything was going to go far. Never been a confident person. Believe it or not, I'm still not now. No, I really am not a confident person. I'm just, you wouldn't believe how much of a normal Mandingo that I am. Just a family guy. I've even got the body of Peter Griffin, if you know what I'm talking about. I've got the jawbone of Quagmire. Giggity, giggity. Do you know what I mean, guys? But yeah. Never give up on anything that you want to do. No matter how big or small it is. Doesn't matter if someone's telling you you've got no chance, baggy pants. Fuck them. Pardon my French Canadian. You keep your dreams what you want to do. I'm 48 now. A year and a half ago I was working in a factory on a minimum wage job. I had no hopes or aspirations of doing anything well, apart from being a good family man, providing for my family, doing loads of overtime in the factory, my little side job, cleaning, greasy ovens, skid marks off people's toilets. And now I'm doing this full time on YouTube. I mean, that's a massive spank you to you absolute legends. Yes, of course, it's me, him, and her. That's out tonight, camping. But it's you legends that keep tuning in and watching. So it's down to you guys how well the Blot Outdoor Show's doing. So spank you very much. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, don't give up, even if you're drinking menopause beer. Keep pushing for what you want to do, and don't let anybody tell you can't do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Even he can do it. And his breath stinks of shit. So, what was I going to talk about while I'm having a kind of menopause? This is probably one of them bits where it goes on for over 10 minutes of me talking absolute crock of shite. You know, it makes sense? No. We're not talking shite. What I do want to say is, I know not everyone watches me Friday night videos. You know, the mooch around video on a Friday. But if you did, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, you'll have to go and watch it. Or read the posts in my YouTube community, and you'll see me little dog,
Merci the hiking dog.
passed away on Tuesday. I'm not going to go into it. That's you think you're a big tough guy, don't you? I can look after myself. Come on. Watching little video clips back of him, the thing up on YouTube. At the end of the video, loads of photographs and the music, and I'm like a bubbling wreck over me little doggy. If you're a dog lover or a pet lover, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a case of being a tough guy, it's just you've got that little pet and it's part of your family. You love it more than a human being, dingo, if you know what I'm talking about. But sometimes it's just time to let them go, isn't it? You can't let them suffer. So, yeah, what I was going to say is the amount of lovely messages I've getting through like the YouTube videos, because it wasn't just me poor dog Messi, my Uncle Ken, who was 86-year-old. He's the guy that took me out in the great outdoors in the first place when I was like 4, 5, 6-year-old. He passed away in the same day as me dog, which I know this sounds awful, but he had a stroke like nearly 2 years ago. But right up until then, when he was like 84, 85-year-old, he was still into the great outdoors. Obviously he couldn't do it as good as he did it when he was younger, but he still got out with his dogs over the fields. He had pigeons still. In the last 2 years nearly, he's been stuck in a bed in a nursing home. Like, lost his feeling down one side. I've messaged me 3 cousins, and yeah, we've all pretty much agreed. We're glad he's at peace. If you're into the great outdoors, that's no life, being stuck in a bed in a nursing home. So yeah, I'm not going to go into it. I'm just like quickly touching on it there. So that was no life for poor
Merci the hiking dog.
and me legendary uncle, Uncle Ken Dingo. So the amount of people that sent us lovely messages, and me mum had an operation on Thursday. Bloody hell. She had to get one of her kidleys out, the old steak and kidleys. Me mum's 75, so I was worrying, Jesus, because like, there's no point beating around the bush. You know the score dingo mandingos. You can die on the operating table. You can get complications after, you know, with infections. But me mum is A-OK, as they say in the back streets of Brisbane and Belfast and Brecon City and even Barnsley. She had an operation on Thursday. I picked her up on Friday. It's Saturday now. She's home. She's fine. Thank you very much for all the amazing messages, my man and woman friend dingoes. I have definitely got 100% the best fan dingoes in the world of YouTube. I'm not the biggest channel, certainly not. No chance, baggy pants. But I've got the best subscribers, and that's a guaranteed steak meal. In the famous words of Del Boy, you know, it makes sense. Cheers, guys. Yeah, my mum's home, she's fine. Obviously, she's in a lot of pain and she's tired, but she's recovering. But the amount of messages I got I've even been getting messages while I've been sitting here going through the menopause. Messages on YouTube, emails, private messages through Instagram. If you're one of them legends, I'm sorry I haven't replied to you yet. There's just been, not overwhelming, because it's not overwhelming. Well, I'll tell you what it isn't. It's not overwhelming because I'm absolutely over the moon with the amount of support, the amount of lovely people that's out there. You legends. Sunday tomorrow when I get home, I'll have to finish off editing the video, get on YouTube. I like to spend a bit of time with the family when I get back on a Sunday, because obviously I've been out on a Saturday night. Monday, I've got the day off on Monday. I'm doing nothing. So I'm going to spend a few hours and I'm going to catch up with comments on YouTube, reply back to people who sent us private messages on Instagram and like through email. So, yeah. Don't worry guys, don't think I'm being ignorant. I haven't replied. I'm going to catch up on Monday. But at the same time, I feel like a right fanny. Do you know what I mean? I feel like a right pussy. Because yes, me legendary Uncle Ken Dingo passed away. But it's not like it's like my mum and my dad. It's me 3 cousins, it's their dad, not my dad. And Messi the hiking dog was 14. It was his time to go. He's had a good life. You know, he's been up in the mountains, the Lake District, wild camping, stealth camping. He's even been over Striding Edge. That photo was on the video, a couple of photos. You know, Striding Edge in the Lake District where people fall off the side and die every year. There's not a year goes by where a few people don't die on Striding Edge. Messi's been over there. He's a legend. But it was his time. He's had a fantastic long life for a tiny little dog dingo. But at the end of the day, it was a dog. Some people are losing the husbands, wives, mums, dads, kids. You might be watching this now, going through a really bad time yourself. With cancer, or I don't know, I don't really want to go into it. So I feel like, I don't know, I've got this like weird like guilty feeling where people are sending me all these nice messages, but some of you legends will be going through things 1,000,000 times worse than what I am. So I feel like, oh God, all these people, hundreds, thousands of people being nice to us and leaving us nice comments, and some of you guys is going through things worse than me. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's weird. You're still going to worry about your own things that's going on, even though you know there's people all over going through worse things. So yeah, what I'm going to say is, any of you legends that's watching, if you are going through, I think whiskey's more fitting. If you're going through a bad time, if you've gone through a bad time not so long ago and you're missing a loved one or a pet, or you're not very well yourself, this is a big, massive, a shout out to all you legends, fan dingoes of the Bloody Outdoor Show, even people that hate the Bloody Outdoor Show. It's all love here from me. Yeah. So, thank you very much for all the support. But I want to say, this is I'm having a drink. For all you legends that's going through a bad time yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been a bit of a slavery bastard. I've waffled on a little bit too much. But if you know me, if you know my channel, that's just the way it goes on Zebra Outdoor Show. Yeah. Each and every one of you is a legend. Stay strong. And if you can, get out in the great outdoors. Because it will make you feel a little bit better. Right. you shut up. And you shut up, okay? Bosh! It's a puppet! Right, guys. Where's me drink? Got me Candingo. I'm gonna drop down to the public footpath, walk through the tunnel of Brown Love, Air Management, and then double Roger Blackneck, and then back up here, so I can show you what it's like for people walking past, what they can see if they look up here. I'm certainly not feeling queer. You alright? Come on then, let's get mooching. You can shut up! Right, it's a puppet! Come on then. Cheers, Mandingos. Right, let's get past the old Bangor Orion. We'll come back up there when we double Roger Blackneck. Gotta be careful because I've got the light on and I'll stand out like a sore thumb dingo. Mandingos, if you know what I'm talking about. Right, this is the way I came up. Oh, you bugger. I just nearly got a twisted sock. Let's get down and boogie. That's where I came from like the shopping centre or shopping mall, through like the bus depot. Bus wankers! Oh, obviously that's where I am, up there. R.I.P. shopping trolley. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. Sorry, I know this might be boring. Air Matron. Oh. Sorry, I had to do that. I had to do it while I was inside this tunnel of Brown Love. You don't get this on the Paul Mesner channel, do you? You don't even get it on Steve Wallace. Don't get me wrong, dingo man, dingoes. Oh, is that someone coming along? Shit, I think someone's coming. Let's get Roger Blackneck. Yeah, Steve Wallace. He's the legend. He is the king of stealth camping. I think he's got nearly 2 million subscribers now. God, I'm over the moon. I've got 100,000. Of course, he's been stealth camping a lot longer than me. My videos before stealth camping were like wild camping, sleeping in the back of the van, dingo. Right. I don't think he's been going for like a lot longer than me. Maybe he's a year or two. But he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He's the legend with the stealth camping scene. And I love his channel. I would say he's, yeah, if someone said, what's your favourite channel on YouTube? I would probably say Steve Wallace is in my top 3. There you go. But like, I'm completely different. Of course I'm stealth camping, but I'm on another level to Steve Wallace. I don't mean I'm better than him. I'm not. He's mild better than me. If you're looking at views and subscribers, I mean I'm on another level as in being an idiot, talking shite, having a drink, having a laugh. Yeah, in fact, I'm probably on a different level to every other wild camping and stealth camping channel. Is this it? Let's get up here. No, that's not it. Sorry guys, I nearly went up the wrong hole.
boom, boom. Mrs. Blot knows what I'm talking about. Oh.
This is it. There you go, guys. Wake me up before you go, guys. Oh. There we go. There you go. Heading back to Camp Mandingo. Just showed you the tunnel of Brown Love, which is like, you know, cuts under the Washington Highway, takes you along to the shopping mall. You cannot see a shopping mall blot. Ah, no. Oh, shh. I think there's someone coming through. So, come on. Let's not mess about. Let's get back. Even though my arse crack stinks of cack, my arse stinks of cack, Mandu. What? What am I fucking talking about? Pardon my French Canadian. Can you imagine one of the serious, like, pardonski beat, camping channels on YouTube? I don't know. Mesner, Andy Beavers, MCM, you know, just talking about how the arse crack stings of Kathmandu. Oh, fucking hell. That's what I mean when I'm talking about the Blood Outdoor Show being on another level. I don't mean that my channel is bigger or better than anyone. I couldn't give a fuck, pardon my French Canadian, about that. I mean, like, for having a laugh and taking the piss. Taking the piss with regular brace. You know what I'm talking about. On the Blood Outdoor Show. Dice. Oh, yes. Brah. Oh, yes, my fun sexualities. You know what time it is. It's wasky time. Bah, it's getting cold now, isn't it? Brr. It is stone cold Steve Austin and freezing Mac Steven at exactly the same time. Brr. World famous wasky of you. Here we go. World famous Cub Dingo. And we've got this from Clive, an absolute legend. My good friend Clive Mendonca. You better believe it, Clive. You're absolute legend. You better believe it. Well, I've got the camera in. Who you talking to, you horrible? I'm only joking. He's a nice guy. He's been keeping me company tonight. I don't even know who she is. What? Whatever. Come on then. Clive sent me this wasky and these two puppets. Bosh! It's a puppet! Yes, Clive. Thank you very much, my man friend. Let's get that puppet in. The old famous Cub Dingo. Mandingos. Oh, yeah. Bosh! It's a puppet! Right, what is it? What have we got from OSA Fine Spirits? Clubhouse Wasky. Now, I have definitely reviewed this once before. Do you know when it was? I can't remember which holiday, but I reviewed this when I was away on a holiday with Mrs. Blot.
With the sexy bot.
It just reminds us of being away on holiday, and I'm doing it. Who are you talking to? Bosh! It's a puppet! Anyway, there we go. That's enough of that. Let's put that on there, guys. And let's get the old beaker rooney in it. Are you ready? You better believe you are. Are you ready? You know what makes sense. Ricicles. Bit of a barley smell, yeah? Very light, very mild. The old Barlicans, the old Barlican Bills. Here, a little bit of the old David here. Very mild, very slight, not bad. Nothing, you know, you get some really nasty cheap ones and you smell and straight away you're like, no, this is not going to be nice. Not bad, but very mild. Nothing spectacular. That's enough of the sniffing. And let's get on with the tasting. Ricicles. What? Bosh! It's a puppet! Yeah. Sorry, Clive Mendonca, my man friend. It isn't the best. Even though I don't wear a vest, I've got to tell the tooth. Oh, the whole tooth. Oh, and nothing but the tooth. Yeah. This brings it black. The old Roger Black neck. When I've done this before, I remember it wasn't the best. Mind it's not burning me throat or anything. It's not like, it's not as bad as Bell's. It's slightly above that. Like obviously Wasky. There's no burn, there's no tingle on the old tongue dingo, there's no spices in there. Quite watery. Looking for a flavour. I'm struggling. Very basic. Very basic. The slightest little bit of there is like a little bit of a dark fruit thing in there, like plum, cherry, sultana, raisin. I know them's like a dry fruit, but they're also like a dry fruit, a dark fruit. It is there. That's taking the harshness off. So yeah, as I'm getting more into it, definitely like a plummy, and maybe the slightest little bit of a nutty, dare I say, a slight nutty hazelnut, maybe walnut. I don't know. I'm clutching at straw dingoes, mandingos, as I say in the Dudonsky beat, International Playboy Bunny Boiler. It's not the best, even though I don't wear a vest, but I'll tell you what it is doing. It's warming the old chest of Rooney up. So cheers, Clive, my man, friend sexual. You're an absolute legend. Let's go down the old hatchtickles or right on. Sorry. Yeah. Burr. Billy. Burr. Ba. Boo. Burr. E. Boo. Ba. Bee. Boo. Yeah. Let's have a look, folks. Let's zoom in. OSE Fine Spirits, Club Foot, Signature Whisky. Thank you very much, Clive. I'm sure I've got a little note here. Is it in my pocket there? Oh God, I've got more pockets than anything else. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I have. I've got a note here. Come on, folks. So Clive was the legend that sent me that. Well, I'm only going to give it a 5 out of 10. But that's no disrespect. Oh shit. So it's a 5 out of 10 from this Mandingo. But Clive, thank you very much for these. What did you see? What did you see? It's a pizza. She's not too bad. She's been okay. But he's a right gobshite. You're not too bad. He's a dickhead. What? It's a puppet. So this is from Clive. Hope you enjoy. Maybe Clive, Susie and Paul. Oh, we've got names. Susie and Paul can join you on your next camp. All our love. Thanks from the main man himself, Clive, and his team of Mandingos, his team of carers. So Clive, yes. Clive's getting well looked after off his team of carers. Clive, you're an absolute legend. I love you, Clive. Thank you very much. So his team of carers are Kate, Amanda, brilliant name, Amanda. The name of Mrs. Blott, Amanda. Kate, Amanda, Shaz, Joe, Ashley and Callie. Never mind all them names. Clive is the man. Clive is the legend. Clive is the Mandingo. Yes, Clive. This video is for you. You better believe it is. Not him. Not her. What? You fuck. Big mouth. Did you hear what he said in here? Did you hear what he said? Did you not hear what he said? It's a puppet. Right, guys, come on then. Let's jump in the Blockmobile and let's get some food on. It's chilly on the old Stumpy Willie. I am hungry like the wolf. And it's time for some chicken curry, katona and rice. You know it makes sense. What? What? Bosh! It's a puppet. Brr. It's all in the pansexual, guys. Tilda firecracker icicles. Chicken curry katona. It sounds like a male fit for a Mandy Dingleberry. I'm hungry, guys. I'm hungry like the wolf, so all I need to do is wait another couple of minutes just so the lice gets nice and soft. The chicken curry was in first. That's cooked. I think the chicken's just disintegrated into tiny little pieces. It gives a monkey's chuff. The icicles. Oh, it's bubbling. It's bubbling hot. It's bubbling hot. Hot, hot. It's bubbling hot. Come on then, folks. Let's get the food. Sergeant slaughtered. Let's get the camera set up. Let's do some munching Gladbach. Lice. Yes, look at that. A thing of beauty. The old blackneck beauty. Come on, let's get stuck in. Yes, man, dingoes. Here we go. Time for the old scran dingo. Tilda rice with Princess Leia's Jaconi Waver curry. Nothing special, folks. Something I've had many times before on the Blood Outdoor Show. Oh, but it's nice and hot. And that's just exactly what you want. On a cold night like tonight. Nice. Now the chicken curry is like a mild chicken curry, so that's why I chose the Tilda firecracker rice. Just to add a little bit sexual chocolate to it. Oh, sexual chocolate. As soon as I finish this, guys, I'm not going to mess around. I am jumping in straight away inside the No Tent sleeping bag, and we're going to hit this snooze button. Yeah, I'm itching. I'm itching to get back in the Lake District. It's been a good month. So Wednesday night's video should be absolute classic, guys. Wowza Wernie. Wowza Wayne and Colin Wernie. This is quite nice, guys. For like, you know, a tin of chicken curry, a packet of rice. If you get the right combination, Marford. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Yeah. Sorry, guys, if you think this is boring. I'm just Scran Daniels, the old Jack Scraniels, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, folks,
almost gone dingo, mandingo, so pansexual. We'll finish this off in peace. I'll see you, legends. First thing in Z Morgan, hot coffee time. Oh, but before we do that, yeah, I need to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you legends who have supported the Blot Outdoor Show over this last week and bought this Mandingo coffee. You better believe I appreciate it. And there's your names, guys. Down there and down there. Spank you very much, you absolute bunch of legends. Without you, the Blot Outdoor Show wouldn't be where it is. And I'm totally telling the truth. What an absolute bunch of legends you are. Cheers, guys. Yeah. Thank you very much. You are the best of the best on the Blot Outdoor Show. There we go, folks. It's time for me to get some weird sleep. There's still some food in there, but I'm stuffed. So, bonjour, au revoir, good night, Vienna, and Vorsprung technique. We're going to rock down to Electric Avenue, and let me see you first thing in Z Morgan, Freeman's catalogue, and we'll order some new underpanty girdles. Good night, guys. See you in the morning. Yes.
Good morning and au revoir, my fun sexualities. 9:20. Had a good sleep. Yeah. Time to get up. Oh, I think I might be in trouble deep here. Oh yes, I'm in trouble deep. I think I need a Papadome preach. The old King Kong's finger is sticking out my brown eye. Luckily we've got the shopping centre there. I'll try and keep it until I get home. But if need be, I can run in the shopping centre and drop me groceries, if you know what I'm talking about. Come on then, let's get up. Let's get packed away. Dice.
Air matron.
It's the glove of self-love. It's the glove of self-love.
So there we have it, folks. That's me, totally Sergeant Slaughtered. I'm all packed up and ready to hit the street. Baghdad, ready to put on my old Baccaroni, bin diesel with all my shite. Yes, let's get moving and grooving, my fun sexualities. I'm going to pop into the Gallery Shopping Centre because I'm in trouble deep and I need a Papadome preach. And then I think I'll pop to Greg's. Oh yes, because I'm dying for a nice black cock. Sorry guys, a slip of the tongue. I mean a nice black coffee. And then we'll be on our merry way. Lice. Come on then guys. Let's make like a tree and split. Let's make like a tree and split us. That's it. That's another successful stealth cam completed. Oh yes. You better believe it. Come on, come on. Where's the toilet? I'm touching cloth. I've got skin in my didders on me undies. Jeez. I'm just talking to myself. Yes, Mandingos, I've got me Jurgen Kloppy and a video nasty. And I've dropped the groceries, so I'm feeling great. If you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. So that's it, my fan sexualities. That's the end of this week's stealth camping adventure. It's been absolutely spectacular. I've loved every minute of it. If you've enjoyed it, guys, you know what to do. Give this Mandingo a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. Spread your legs. Sorry, guys, I mean spread the word about the Blot Outdoor Show. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Please join me on the next one, which will be a wild camping adventure in the Lake District on Wednesday night. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, and total sense. Right.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.